Well, hello again, and welcome to Penelope's Chinwag. It's a bit different at the minute because I'm just putting up some films of my holiday that I'm on at the moment. We're on the Scilly Isles, and there's 5 islands, inhabited islands, lots of other islands too. But we're staying on Briar now. We did stay on Tresco before, but we're on Briar because we're doing a birding trip with David Rosaire of Island Ventures. He goes all round the world, and we first did a trip with him about, well, over 20 years ago. And well, that's how we got to know about the Scilly Isles, because we came with David. So we thought to ourselves, why not do another one? And so here we are. So we have done a half day on Briar, which is in my little film. Then we did a full day on Tresco. It was a little bit misty, but dry. We had a super time, cool, seeing all the birds, and yes, it was lovely. Then we went to St Martin's, and usually St Martin's is long beaches with white sand, but it wasn't. It was thick mist, misty all day, but we still had a super time. Pete didn't come because he felt a bit chesty, and it would have been silly to do that. He's fine now. But on the boat back, we got absolutely drenched. And my camera hasn't worked for a couple of days, so I've been using the phone. But we had a super time straight off the boat, back into the shower in a hot bath. And it was just fun. But, excuse me, but yeah, a very misty day. You'll see that on the film. But then the next day was so sunny and bright, and we went off to St Agnes. And St Agnes is the furthest away island. From Briar, it takes about 35 minutes on the boat, and it's a beautiful trip. And we saw a very unusual bird for the Scillies. It had been blown in from America on the gale last week, Storm Agnes, and it was a buff-breasted sandpiper. And so we were thrilled to see that. Of course, I didn't have my camera, so I couldn't get a close-up, but we were close up anyway. So there's a nice little shot on my phone if you're into birds. And it was just a lovely, lovely day. When you first arrive to St Agnes, you come to, just walk round the corner and you come to another. It's separated from the main island, and it's just a piece of land, but it's cut off. It's a sandy bar, and then the tide comes over or washes back. And when we were there all day, you could get to it, but we didn't do that. We stayed on St Agnes, walked round, did some birding, had lunch, and so every day started about 8:30 if you wanted an early morning walk, but if not, 10 o'clock in reception, and then we got back about 5. So really full on days. After St Agnes, we stayed on Briar, and we really did Briar well. It was beautiful. And again, saw 2 rare birds. We saw a melodious warbler, and saw such a beautiful view of him through my binoculars, because my camera still wasn't dried out. And we then saw, we walked up the top. We didn't know if we'd see it, but we saw a dotterel. And it's only 1 of 4 that David's seen here. So that was a thrill. And he was so close, and they're very tame dotterels because they come from Iceland, and they don't see many people. So there he was, scurrying about just in front of us, but I couldn't get him because my camera. And anyway, I just wanted to enjoy the moment. So yes, here we are at the end of the trip. So I'm going to put up the film of that, and then there's another short film that I'll put up another day of saying goodbye to David, and a little bit more of our walk round. So I hope you're all right. I've done, look, this is all the knitting I've done, but it's coming along, the shawl for Lois. I think it's going to look lovely. Beautiful colours of Tresco, really, with the sand, and well, that's what the That's what the wool's called. Sandy and on the beach, something like that. So I'll say cheerio. See you next time. Hope the weather's all right for you, because you never know what it's like around the world. Thank you for all your messages, and thank you for watching. And I think we're going to have a couple more from here, and then it will be back home and as usual. So cheerio. Love to you all. Thanks for your lovely messages, as I say. I hope the weather's all right with you, and enjoy your crafting. Bye-bye.
That's what dreams are made of. Hold it in your hand. Standing on a shipwreck, finding peace of land. Oh, that's what dreams are made of. Here is where you dwell.
Have a look at the scope, and you can see the pure white wing.
Catch a glimpse of well, and in the line of expectations of what the future holds, to look for all that glitters in your search for gold. But we're ordinary people with just ordinary lives, the things we need to live and to survive. A summer wind, a peace of mind, the birds that sing, the undefined, the ground beneath, the stars above, the air I breathe, someone to love. That's what dreams are made of, a guidance in the night, stumble in the darkness, finally see the light. Oh, that's what dreams are made of, destined to be shared. Someone who will listen, someone to dry your tears. And in the line of expectations of what the future holds, to look for all that glitters in your search for gold. But we're ordinary people with just ordinary lives, the things we need to live and to survive. A summer wind, a peace of mind, the birds that sing, the undefined, the ground beneath, the stars above, the air I breathe, someone to love. That's what dreams are made of.